Hi, good evening and welcome to everyone from Mindburger Innovative Solutions. Of course, we are here to make sure that whatever we can give you information, it gives you some takeaways and you are able to implement it. And that can be done provided you have grip on your mind. That is why we have kept this Mindburger. I do not have much time to go ahead with the naming part. Anyhow, I hope everybody knows today's topic also. And taking time out on weekend and coming over here, yes, I do respect you and I do congratulate you for taking this decision to come over here. So the topic for today, I hope everybody knows, it's breaking down big goals. Breaking down big goals. Okay, it's not breaking down just goals, it's breaking down big goals. Now, before I go ahead, I just want to tell you something about what do you mean by breaking down big goals. Breaking down big goals is nothing. If you have a long-term goal or a medium-term goal, not a short-term goal. If you have a long-term goal or a medium-term goal, like 1 year or 2 year or 5 year, 10 year or whatever it is, you can break that down into small goals, which will be easy for you to monitor and see that accomplishments are being achieved. For example, if you have a goal for doing some particular activity and you want to achieve it in 1 year time, then how can you break it into goals? Break that particular 1 year achievement goal into sub goals, which can be made achievable either in half yearly or quarterly or monthly or weekly, depending upon the goal that you are trying to achieve. I cannot generally say that you have to do it in such a manner. It completely depends upon that long-term goal of 1 year, what you want. This is for an example I have told you. It depends on whether you want 1 year or 2 year or 5 year or 10 year, whatever it is. But you can break it down into sub-goals so that you feel that you are at ease in achieving those goals. Going further, now, the first point that I want to tell you is why should you break down goals? Okay, why should I break down goals and bring it into sub goals rather than just concentrating on the main goal? What is the benefit out of that for a person who is trying to achieve the goal? Okay, and the second point that I'm going to cover will be tips to remember while you are breaking down goals, so that you understand that while I'm doing so and so things, I should take care of certain things. These two things we'll be covering in today's session. So let us go to the first point. The first point is, why should you break down goals? So let us try to understand why should you break down goals. Okay, now the first point. I hope Chidambaram it's visible, right?
Yes, it's visible.
Bhaskar, Asbiya, Syed, can I know whether it's visible? You can just unmute yourself and tell.
Yes, sir.
Asbiya, is it visible for you? Thank you, Bhaskar. Syed Jilani, is it visible for you? Even if you can put a text message, it's fine. Okay, no response from both of you. Thank you, Bhaskar, for giving the response. So the first point that I want to say is, if you are breaking down goals into sub-goals, which are of the tenure or the achievement is of lesser term, chances of you procrastinating your activities drops down drastically. In the sense, delay in those activities which you are supposed to do to achieve those goals, it will drop down. There will be no delay from your end. You will not get a chance to procrastinate that much. But if it had been long-term goal, yes, procrastination can happen, because you may not be able to prioritize at certain points. Shall I concentrate on this goal or shall I concentrate on some other activity? So that part is one benefit that you are going to get while you are breaking down the goal. What is the second benefit? The second benefit is, Chidambaram, what happened?
Can you share again?
Okay, is it visible now?
No, you have to share it in the present. You are sharing it in the presenter mode. You have to share it in the notes are also visible.
Oh, okay.
You have to stop and
Okay,
share
got
the
it, got it.
PowerPoint. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, now it's proper.
okay. So the second point for what is the benefit that you are going to get out of breaking those goals into small goals. The second point is you will have confidence building up while you are trying to achieve the goals. How that happens? That happens is when once you have broken down the goals and the tenure is lesser, like you have broken down the goals of 1 year into months. So suppose in the first month of your activity, you have achieved something. Okay, whatever you have written down as a goal for that 1 month, if you are able to achieve, the second month, your confidence level will be much higher than what it was there in the first month, which means your confidence is getting increased for achieving that main goal, which was there. So your confidence level will never be going down, rather it will be on a higher slope. The third point, it helps build momentum. Momentum is, again, it's the thing is the speed or the pace at which your activities are going, it may not slow down. It will always go maybe at a better pace than what you expected. So sometimes it might happen that though you have kept the sub goal for 1 month, you might be able to achieve it maybe in shorter period than 1 month. Fourth point. What is the fourth point? The fourth point is piecing out your goals, that is breaking down your goals, improves time management. You can monitor what you're going to do in 1 month or 1 week time. But for you to monitor what you are going to achieve after 1 year without breaking down into sub goals will be very tough. You will not be able to have a know-how until you reach 10th or 11th month that, okay, now what is my position? So monitoring will be very easy, and your time management also will be very easy if you are breaking down your goals into sub goals. What is the fifth one? Fifth one is it reduces stress and anxiety, because when you're breaking down the goal into sub goal, what happens is our focus goes on the sub goals, which is a smaller goal than the goal that you have to achieve, the main one. So what happens is you will feel that it is achievable, being a smaller goal than the main goal. And once you feel that it is achievable, you will be always on the run to achieve it. And within that stipulated period of 1 week or 1 month, if you are able to achieve it, it reduces your stress and anxiety for the further coming months. So confidence is you are gaining, you are getting better time management, you are able to reduce stress and anxiety, you are also able to speed up the activities that you're doing. So all the things that I have mentioned, the first 5 points that I mentioned, is going to help you while you are breaking down the goals to achieve a bigger one. Sixth point, when you're breaking down the goals into sub goals, small goals, what happens is your focus goes on the small goals. Again, what happens is you will be able to get into minute details of that sub goals also. So you will get a very clear picture. What are the activities that I have to do in this particular week? What are the activities that I have to do, and what I should achieve in the first month? What I should achieve in the first quarter? What I should achieve in the first half year? And how it will be going for the next half year. So everything will be very transparent for you in front of you. And finally, the most important point which I wanted to stress on you is, while if you are able to break down your goals into sub goals, suppose you have a 5-year goal and you are able to break down into half years, that is 6 months, every 6 months. Okay, so you have another 5-6 months, so you will have at least 5 + 1, 6 goals for that thing. So if you have 5 + 6 goals, which is to achieve that one main goal, you will feel that these sub goals are much more practically achievable for you than looking at that 5-year goal, because that is too far away. So, but if you are going to achieve all these 5 sub goals, ultimately where it is leading to? It is leading to your main goal again. So always breaking down your goals into sub goals in such a way that you feel that you will be able to achieve it. So these 6-7 points are something which will help you break down your goals. When you break down your goals into sub goals, you will feel that, yes, this goal is now looks very achievable and I can do these small activities which I have mentioned for the sub goals to achieve it. So please do remember all these 7 points. We have a small Q&A session at the end. Any points you have concerns, please do put forward to us at the end. Now, tips to remember. Tips to remember while writing down goals into sub goals. So when you're writing down goals into sub goals, these are some of the points you have to remember. I'll tell you in detail. Making sub goals measurable. Now, what do you mean by making sub goals measurable? Suppose you have a goal saying that you want to do exercises or you want to do something for the physical fitness you want to do. But saying that you want to do something for the physical fitness of yours, or you want to make sure that you are better physically fit than what you are today, that is not quantifiable or it's not measurable. So you don't know what you are now and what you want to be after a particular period of time. So what you should do at that point of time is you should give some numerical value to what you want. So suppose you are saying that in 1 year period, I want to make myself that I'm physically fit better than what I am today in 1 year time. So for that, I need to do exercises. So if I want to do exercises, how should I do the exercise? So what you should say is, I have to do exercises for at least 75% of the total year. That is 75% of 365 days. When I say 75% of 365 days, there itself, the measurable thing has come up. You can now quantify saying that, okay, this is what I have. So when I think it comes to around 243 or some figure, which out of 365, which is going to be 75, which means 243 days I have to do in a year exercise so that my physical fitness is far better than where I am standing right now. Now, you have to split them into months and then again into weeks. Then you will see that in a week, you have to do maybe 3 or 4 days, at least this much. If you want to break that again in a day, how many hours shall I spend? Shall I spend 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening? Do I have that much time to do it? Now you see when you're broken those main goals into sub goals, now you are able to think whether I can do it or not. Do I have time enough to do that? But if you have just looked at that main goal that you said, you want to be physically fit, it doesn't sound so good. You don't think all these minute details. But now, once you are breaking down those goals, you are thinking about all those minute details. Shall I make it 1 + 1? 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening? Or shall I go for 90 minutes, 90 minutes? Or shall I just go for only 2 hours in the morning? I do not have time in the evening. All those things you can easily set up if you are breaking down these goals into sub goals. So any goals you have, you should find a way to make it measurable, quantifiable. It should be having some type of numericals where you can start tracking. Okay, I am now performing as I wanted to be to achieve that goal. So if I keep on doing it in a persistent manner, it will surely bound to happen for me in my lifetime. So that is one tip to remember. Always keep your goals or sub goals as measurable as possible, as transparent as possible. What is the second point? Second point is make it time bound. If you don't have time bound, then it's not a goal, first of all. If you have a goal and if you don't have a time, it's not correct. Now, just take for the example, football itself. Yes, we have to get into the goal. The ball has to get into the goal. That is how that word goal has come, I believe. So the ball has to get into the goal. But if that 90-minute duration had not been there for a football match, how the football match will look alike? There is nothing like. So same way, if you're fitting up a goal, you should have a time bound, whether you want to do it in 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, or maybe in a month or in a week or in a particular 3 days or 4 days, whatever it is. But you should write down in how many days, how many hours I am going to spend for this particular activity so that I can achieve this sub goal and later on, which will ultimately lead to my achievement of my main goal. Third point. What is the third point? Third point is keeping a tracking system to monitor each sub goal. I have written down the goal. I have written down the sub goals. I know what is the measurable quantity, how much time or how much days or weeks I have to finish it. Everything I know. But how can I track whether I am going on the same speed or not? after maybe 2 or 3 months of starting my goal. So you should have a tracking system. If I had to do 3 days in a week with 1 hour every day morning doing my physical fitness, then you should find out whether I did it first week, second week, third week, fourth week, which means 3 into 4, 12 days is over out of my 243, or that is the 75% of 365 days is over or not. So that way you will be able to keep a track. So if you feel that, yes, I was not able to do my first 3 days in the week, then at least you can make sure that the next week I have to make sure that in that 7 days, I have to do 3 days, 1 hour every day in the morning, which comes to 3 hours every day. So keep a tracking system. There has to be a tracking system to monitor each, because there you are the boss. You have to monitor yourself and you have to bring your personality into business also. Now, what is the fourth point? The fourth point, or the first final point, which I want to tell you, or which you should never forget, is whenever you are able to achieve any small sub goals, which you have written down to achieve the biggest goal that you have put forward to you, you should always appreciate yourself. Do not forget that there is nobody else to appreciate you other than you. So you have to make sure that you appreciate yourself, at least by giving a pat on your back and saying that, boss, you have done a great job. Keep on doing it. So what happens is once I give that appreciation, it becomes my inner motivation. And that inner motivation will make me do the activities in a very punctual and persistent manner in the coming months also. So always try to appreciate, or may have a celebration, or maybe you can keep a small target also. Maybe you can say that, okay, if I achieve this first week, I'll have and go and have a burger from Mindburger. No, sorry, not Mindburger, from McDonald's. Okay, so we can say that way also. We can just put a target also, saying that, okay, if I am able to do it in 1 month, every day, 1 hour like this, I have done it. Okay, that means my activity is going on track. Give a pat, give a gift to yourself. Make sure that you at least motivate yourself. Don't expect others to motivate you. Maybe others won't motivate you unless they see something visible happening. Okay, unless that moment they may not. So please find a reason how to appreciate it, and find out if you have got some targets which you can put on, saying that every time I achieve the target, I give a gift to myself. And when you give a gift to yourself, you will feel that you have done a superb job. And that will take you to that ultimate goal which you want to achieve, which you may have thought that is very tough for you to achieve. So this is what I want to tell you about breaking down into goals. And I want your response also on the comments about this session. If you are looking for further any more information regarding this topic, that is breaking down goals into sub goals, are you looking for something specific? Please do write on this particular video that will be put on Facebook. You comment on that saying that this particular topic also, if is being covered, it's well and good. We will put our maximum effort to bring that topic also on FB Live, because we'll be coming up on FB every Saturday evening, 7:30. That is what we have targeted at. So be watchful. See what are the topics that we are putting every 3 or 4 days before the Saturdays. You will come to know which topic we are going to speak on that. So be there. Now I give you the mic to you. Please ask me any questions if you have. If you can even send me messages also. So please, those people who are not able to send messages, not able to come on cam and speak to us, you can put your messages also over here on the chat message. Bhaskar, Syed, I think Fahima, Jasim, if you have anything regarding today's topic, you need something from us, if possible, I'll give you right now, if it is within my limits. If it is not within my limits, we'll make sure that we are able to give that particular topics presentation or something of that sort to you at a later point of time. So please speak up and utilize this few minutes left off for today. Bhaskar, Syed, Fahima, Jasim, sorry, I spelled it out wrong. Jasim, can I hear something from you? I think Asbia said hi in the starting. Sorry, Asbia, I did not respond to you because I did not check the chat message.
Yeah. Asbia is not there.
Oh, Asbia is not there right now because she has left already. Bhaskar, Syed, if you want to say anything about a goal that you have, you can put it right now. Maybe we can guide you with the limited time that we have and with the limited knowledge that we have. If not, we'll try to help you in the other manner also. Yes, Bhaskar, you are about to say something, or Syed?
Hello.
Yeah. It's audible. You can speak up.
Hello, sir. How to improve in English, sir, in certain goal? I
Who
can't
is that?
understand.
Is it Syed?
Bhaskar, sir.
Bhaskar. Yeah, tell me, Bhaskar.
How to improve communication skills, sir?
Improve communication skills.
What is the way?
See, there are many ways you can improve your communication skill, but first you have to find out why you feel that your communication skill is not good. Where is that part which you feel that you have to improve so that you feel that my communication skill in English is good? Which is that particular portion? Is it vocabulary? Is it that you are not getting proper words? Or is it that you are getting your own native language words coming up? Or you feel that little bit of stammering is coming while talking to? Or fluency is not coming? Or you can say that sometimes the mind goes blank. So what is that communication skill problem that you face while speaking in English? That I should come to know. Then only I can give a solution to you. I hope I gave you the answer, Bhaskar.
Yes, sir.
Syed, Fahima, Jasim, anything? I think, Jasim, you had in our previous webinar, you said something about confidence, right? Or I think how you want to remove the fear of speaking English. That is what Jasim said, right? Okay, if you don't have anything, can we go ahead and close the session today with your permission?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Bhaskar has said yes. Can Syed and Fahima and Jasim just put an yes on the chat message at least so that I feel
Yes,
that
sir.
I have not ignored you.
Yes,
Jasim,
sir.
Fahima? Somebody said no in between.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that is Syed, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Syed, be watchful. We'll be available again on next
Yes,
Saturday
sir.
also.
I watch, sir.
You watch, keep on watching. And can I know what you're doing, Syed, right now? I mean, are you studying or you are at job or what do you do?
I am studying completed, sir.
In your engineering, right? What did he say, Chithambaram? Computer, huh?
No, he didn't say anything.
He said something now.
So he said he has completed his studies.
Acha, just completed, not what,
Yeah,
right? Okay,
yeah,
you have
yeah.
completed your studies, Syed. So you are on lookout for a good placement, right? Okay, be in touch with us and put forward your issues to us. We might be able to help you. So do not have any hesitation. FB is there, and even now, if you go to our website, our contact number, our mobile number, everything is there. You will be doing in the similar fashion. We'll tell you what we'll do in the starting. After that, we'll give out the contents, and at the end, there will be question and answer session. In that way, please be, be ready for the next webinar so that you can utilize the next webinar to the maximum. Yes, Chidambaram, I think we can close the session for the day.
Yes, Suraj. Thank you all for joining.
Thanks a lot,
Let's
Bhaskar,
meet
Syed,
next week.
Fahima,
Thank you,
and
sir.
Jesse. Thank you. Bye.